everyone, my name is PearlescentMoon and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10, Episode 39. I have hit a sudden urge of inspiration to expand the base yet again. But this time I don't particularly have a specific purpose for this expansion, other than the fact that I just want to make a cool solarpunky build. I'm fairly happy with how this base is coming along so far, and with that said, I'd love to begin to tackle the topmost part of the base up here to give it a little bit more height presence, because right now it kind of just blends in with everything around it, and you know, we're gonna go big and we're gonna go bold. The cherry trees back here could also do with a bit of pearl customization to them. Give them a bit more flair, make them maybe look a little bit more realistic and a bit more fluffy instead of blocky. Solarpunk, after all, is to live alongside nature, so I do still want to keep the original components of this little mountain that I've been residing on, but just make it look a little bit nicer and maybe even bring more foliage into the equation. Not just the cherry trees, but more. More green. However, building top pieces means it's unfortunately time for this billboard here to go. It has been a good run back and forth with Joel with this whole purple thing, but you know, we do actually have some later episode billboard things concerning him either way anyway. Also, looks like he's left me a couple of shulkers from when he built the billboard. Nice. I like it. Goodies. Hello? Hello? I mean, it's mostly just empty and junk. Oh, I'll take the cherry wood though. And a little bit of purple. Okay, well, it's mine now. Let's break this thing down and give us a little bit more space. There's a shulker box there. I don't think I've opened that. Did I ever read this? I'm pretty sure I didn't read this, right? Though I didn't. Pepper goes really well to skyscraper, don't you think? You should buy some pepper. The city calls for the purple. I mean, wait, did I write this? I didn't write this. Did I write this? I feel like that was me. Now I'm doubting myself. Okay, well, that's been here the whole time. Anyway. Right, so it's a little cleaner now. We can see a bit better and see also what kind of space I now have to work with. Not only have I taken that sign down, I'm also now prepped for building. I've gathered a bunch of resources together and I now have shulkers of mass blocks, and hopefully it's enough to at least begin the transformation journey. The idea here is to bring more solarpunk tech in on a larger scale. I've got solarpunk vehicles like the farm ones down there, flying wind balloons, turbines, and honestly, small solar panels galore spread throughout the base. But from a distance, it's lacking the energy, so to speak. I know these ones were quite a bigger one that I've added in somewhat recently, but it's still lacking. I'm gonna add some powerful verticality that hopefully brings a bit more style into this base. With that said, it's time to build. So grab your popcorn, put your feet up, because we're getting into a time lapse. Roll it! A build is made, and what can I say? I am very, very happy with it. Sometimes the best kind of motivation is the stuff that just randomly hits you, because I think this addition to my base has added so much. You get it? I feel like it blends in quite well with what I've already made, so much that you might not immediately think it was new. Like, we've got this beautiful vertical tower right there with a almost like flower top. And then you've got all these yellow little balls that look like they are getting a little bit smaller and further away, I guess, from it. Depends how you look at it. This tower in itself is basically encapsulating the idea of absorbing energy from the environment and then converting that into stuff that can then power the actual city or town, whatever you want to call it itself. And I think it looks wonderful. So you got all the different colored yellow balls there with the glass helping to add that kind of glow, I guess, in a way. But then I've also added this little spiral of candles and stained glass panes all the way around with actually lit candles. So at nighttime, you do have a very faint kind of spiral happening. Now, I'm thinking I could potentially make this a little bit thicker because it is very faint of a glow, but at the moment, I think the concept actually flows quite nicely. Now I have of course added these two little flying machines in the sky as well. They are just the same machines that I've used down here over on the farms. They are basically more additions to the casual vehicles that are around the place, but I just wanted to add a little bit more elements to the sky. It was very bland up there. When you don't have clouds, my gosh, it gets really boring. If we come over from this side, from Impulse's side of the area, you can also see that I've added the custom cherry trees. Now these are all made out of walls, some fences, and our wonderful beloved cherry blossom leaves. They're made with, you've got tough walls, both polished and regular tough. You've got deep slate walls, you have mud brick walls, and then you have some fences for the higher branches that would be a little bit thinner. I think they've come together quite well, and the deep slate works as a little bit of shading for it, because I found when I looked up cherry trees, they weren't like completely brown. You probably had some trees that were brown, then you had some that had a bit more of a grey tone. So I decided to make it a little bit different instead of the usual brown, just to set them apart a tad. And then I've mixed in a few more of my green trees in the middle, just so it's not one big pink blob of bushy leaves. Zooming into the tower itself, you can see I started with a little bit of a lighter base with the whites and the greys, added a little bit of nice lime greens with these jutty out roof bits here, transitioned that with actually cherry blossom wood into this nice kind of bronzy kind of cherry tone in the middle there. I don't even know. Goes up a little bit into some nice green moss. Now I'm thinking I might put some more leaves and grass on that just to really fluff it up and make it look like the plants are growing out of the building. But disregarding that, I've added a little bit more contrast with the orange there, and I've gotten a little bit more bold using orange concrete instead of the dull oranges that I have been using down here, because I just feel like that tower needed that extra vibrant spark. And I reckon it actually plays out quite well despite me not using much orange concrete. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I'm happy with it. But then that, of course, then utilizes the mangrove planks for the roof. Goes up into the granite, again with a more of a bronzy, earthy tone, and then up to the roof. And you'll see with that actually, the flower bit at the top there, I didn't go in fully before. But if we fly up to that properly, you'll also notice that this is completely daylight sensors above. This is to indicate the solar part of it. Now, I have been putting a lot of solar panels everywhere and going, oh, look, solar punk. Solar punk is a lot more than that. But I just thought this was very fitting for the situation. And you know what? If you look at it properly as well, this whole thing is like one big giant open flower. It's like it's absorbing. The flower's opened on springtime and it's taking in all of that beautiful sunlight and converting it to the city below. And I think I really like that about the tower. And you know, the tower's also got this kind of both cylindrical and octagonal type of feeling to it, which I'm quite happy combining two different type of shape styles. Not to mention, I'm going off to the side again here. I did extend the cliff out a little bit more, and I'm hoping to continue to expand that around this side of the hillside and really bring together all the structures and the terrain here too. So it's going to be a pretty big project, but I reckon this really conceptualizes that the custom cherry trees that I was going for to begin with. I think this is coming together absolutely wonderfully, and I'm very happy with it. I am. There's been a lot of builds lately that I've been like, okay, that was all right. Maybe I'll change a little bit of this later, but I honestly am quite happy with it. Now, this doesn't have an interior yet. I don't really know fully what purpose I'm gonna do. It's one of the first buildings I've made in this place where I haven't actually had a purpose for this thing, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make an interior and it's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that sight line. Oh, I'm so happy. There has been several moments in this build process where I've looked at it and I'm like, is this too much color? Like, is there too many colors all mingling together? And if you zoom in, maybe so. Like if you zoomed into this and had this as a flat image, you could probably wonder what the heck I was thinking. But when you zoom out, it really comes together as just a nice compositional piece. I'm happy. I'm happy. And hey, if you guys have any suggestions for any solar punk technology that you would like to see in this, let me know, and I can absolutely think of adding it maybe on the left-hand side of the build. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I want to know. Yeah. Let's go find ourselves a Joel. He's online. He's there somewhere. Where am I going to find him in this city? Oh, aha, name tag. Got it. There he is. Found him.
Pal.
Gosh,
How you
dude.
doing?
It's like playing hide and seek with you in this city, dude.
No, it's easy. You just come up here,
Right.
and then you go right, and then you're at my storage system. That's where I spend most of my time, so, you know.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to remember this?
You will remember it.
Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, I've been in... Ooh,
Okay.
this is so big. Oh my gosh.
I'm working on the interior of this today a little bit. It's not going to go all the way to the top because that's crazy, but we're going to do some of it today.
Yay. Well, you know what? Actually,
Yeah.
speaking of big buildings, what's this book you sent me? What's this billboard? I had a little look
You
around.
got
and
my
there's like
request.
3 things. I did.
Right,
Yes.
so if you come out here and stand... Mate, let's go onto the bridge up here.
All right. Oh, Jesus, glass everywhere.
So if you look on this big build, there's lots of, like, blank billboards.
yeah.
Plenty of them.
I counted
And-
3, but there might be 4, seeing as there's that one there too that I
Yeah,
missed.
there might be. Yeah,
Okay.
there's quite a few. And Jem's already built me one like a while back. You see there with the squid tentacle.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've built this one here, sort of thing. And I thought, you know what? I'm lazy. And I mean, I like you. Sorry, there's nothing to do with me being lazy. And we have had this purple thing going on, right? And it's getting a bit out of control. I built a big billboard for you. What about if you built a billboard here? It doesn't have to be purple.
Okay.
You can make a dig at me. You can do whatever you want, Pearl. You can do whatever you want. Be creative.
I got
fun.
some plans.
Choose any billboard.
Yeah,
And yeah,
okay.
You can,
I
so
was
that
curious.
has nothing to do with me being lazy and not wanting to finish off them myself. It's all about friendship.
Your book kind of said that you were wanting to be lazy.
Did it? Oh, I forgot. I wrote
I
it so
think
long
so.
ago. I was
7
lying.
pages, dude. Why is it so
Yeah.
long?
Well, I feel like the more letters, the more it shows how much I respect you. That's what it is.
Oh,
So,
okay. This is too
that's
wholesome
it,
for
yeah.
you. You can't be this wholesome. This is not Joel. This is
Okay, well, just build a
undertones.
stupid billboard and shut up about it, okay?
Okay,
All right,
I
flipping
will
heck.
then. Gosh. All right, I can pick any of them then. Just any.
Yeah, yeah. Which one do you fancy doing, do you reckon?
I'm actually tempted to do the one that's facing Mumbo, potentially. Because I know there's one over that
Okay.
side. But
Yeah, go
I'll
for
think
it, go for
about it. I'll take some time to think about it and I'll come back and something will appear
Okay.
on one of them.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then I've got to, like, you know, get rid of the other ones to other people, so...
Get rid of the other ones to other people. How
I
many did
mean-
you send out?
I've not sent out
you
any
liked
ones.
me, Joel.
This
That's
is
why
just
you
a
sent me
test in
this
the
book.
water. No, genuinely, that's the only book I've sent. I was testing the waters with you. You seem to have agreed to it. So now that there's other
Yeah.
people, it's giving me hope. I thought no one would want to, but yeah.
I mean, I've contributed to your city multiple times at this point, so why not another one?
And the bird's still up there, isn't it? I think. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But,
including the purple building that I did kind of originally make for you and you just transformed
Oh,
it.
yeah,
That's
that
also
one as
still
well.
there. Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's a good one. If you fancy
Yeah.
building some more buildings in the area for me that I can transform, I'll completely at least be my guess.
All right, what argument do you want to
the
have
shape
next?
is the hardest part.
What kind of block do you want to choose?
None. Maybe not purple. Maybe something a bit more, you know,
Bit more tasteful.
fun. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
all right. Well, I'm going to go back, go out and think of this. Thank you, Joel, and I'll get you
No
something
worries.
built soon. I'm sure you'll,
Thank you for
you'll
building
love
that.
it.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye. All right, so the answer is I can build on any of those billboards. Okie dokie. Well, we're not just going to advertise a product. I've got something a little bit else in mind that could be a bit of fun here. Thought the pro was disbanded at this point. All right.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. Hello.
What are we looking at? Wait,
does that say?
Tag?
That is what
Tag?
it said, so that's good, because riding ladders is hard. You see your name? Your head there?
I do see my name. All right.
Yeah.
Why is it just us two?
Well, because you're the first person, and I don't know how many people are actually going to play. So
Oh, okay.
everyone's
All right.
here. This is for you.
Oh, wait. I gotta remember. No, you can't.
You
shoot
have
me
been
like
tagged.
that.
I can
been
show
tagged.
you.
In the last episode, I appeared in it holding this tag and you didn't. Did I? Did you really? You now have to pass it on by having to appear in another person's video. If you tag 3 times, you're out? Oh, dude. Yeah. I didn't even realize. You are smooth with that.
It wasn't even smooth. It was right in your face, I'll be honest with you. Because it was yesterday when we played Hungry Hermes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Look, I'm not looking out for a name tag in someone's hand. That's a pretty normal thing to be.
Yeah, you also didn't know. You also didn't even know we were playing the game. So
no, I didn't.
No, and no one does. So you've got an advantage being the first person.
Okay. Yep.
So there you go. There's your tag. All you've got to do is appear in someone's video in the background and hold the tag. I am getting a model made to give it googly eyes so that the tags are different.
Okay, so it's a little bit more visual. Yeah.
So it's a little bit more visual. The rule is, if they spot you with the tag, you can't go for them in that episode anymore. Like they're safe. They've caught you. You can't keep appearing in the background. All right.
But I definitely have that advantage because no one's gonna.
Well, no.
It's just a name tag.
At the moment, nobody knows that anyone's playing this game, which is brilliant. So you're the first person to find out. Ooh. I've just been, hopefully, in Gem's video. I don't know. I think she was recording. There's actually 3 tags.
Oh, so you can multiple people.
So it can keep moving. Keep moving. The game is very dynamic, and if it gets stuck on someone, I can always add more tags because we could be waiting a long time, and it'll be up to the audience to help us know who actually got tagged and where it is. So I've sent you a screenshot. You see that in Discord?
Yeah, that is so obvious.
Yeah, I literally walked in holding the tag, and you said nothing. So if you had said, "What's that tag?" That name tag, I'd have been done. But you didn't say anything, so we're all good.
It's just so normal. Like I'm not gonna pick that.
It is so normal. Of course it's normal. It's not. Don't feel like you've lost a game. You haven't lost the game. You didn't even know you were playing the game.
No, but now I am, and I'm gonna take it seriously.
Yep. So pick your hermit that you're gonna go for. Best to make sure that you know they're live streaming. Or, I mean, live streams are the easy one. I may remove that from the rule set because it might be too easy. But if they're recording their video, gotta try and like appear in the background. Like even if you just like this, you kind of just.
You just do a little sneaky in the background. Yeah. But if they notice you, it's fine. It's if they notice the tag, it's when it's a problem.
It's the tag. Yeah, if they see the tag.
Okay.
Then they've been tagged, and then once their video's out. Yeah, of course it is. It's going to be easy, and then it's going to start getting really difficult when people are like, have you got a tag on you? Get away from me.
Look, I am actually so excited because I haven't been able to play this. I've just been watching it in previous seasons, and I get to play it.
There we go.
Oh, goody. Well, I guess I have 2 tasks to complete now. The billboard at Joel City, and I have to get rid of this thing, which, as you can see, also has a new texture since that clip with Grian, and is significantly harder to hide, and people are definitely going to ask what it is if they see it. So this is going to be a fun challenge. First things first, let's just hop over to Joel City and go make ourselves a billboard. I've probably been thinking a little bit too hard about what to make on this billboard, like there was no criteria or anything, so I've most definitely overthought it, but I have some kind of idea as to what I want to make. And after looking at all the different kinds of billboards that Joel had on his base, I think the one actually over on this side over here, this one right there, is going to be the perfect size for what I want to make. I've got myself a little shulker box full of goodies, which should do the trick just fine. First task is going to be to replace the white concrete with a little bit of beautiful vibrancy and color to be as a nice serving backdrop for my advertisement, shall I say. Step 1, add vibrancy and color. Complete. Kind of looks like a bit of a flower at the moment, but all of that color is leading into that middle brown banner there, which is going to hold some words. So, following on to step 2, let's add some text. You can't really have a bit of advertising in-game without the classic for sale sign now, can you? So we got a bit of that. Some little bit of texture and shading on it, just to add a bit of depth, and I've added some end rods for lighting at night time. It's got to stand out at all points of the day after all. Now for the thing that I intend to advertise. Something that is not standard by any means, but will make complete sense in the context of Joel's City. Hi, I'm a transition pal, while the original pal is currently making the rest of the sign. Enjoy! You can't tell me that isn't perfect. There is 1 bean for sale, and there is currently only 1 bean that exists in this server, or even in this city, whichever way you want to take it, for sale one bean. For whichever member on the server might want to buy a bean, they know exactly now where to come. There's one last thing that I want to add to this before we call it complete though, and it's a little bit of sparkle. And by sparkle, I just mean some stained glass panes because they just make it a little bit more exciting to look at, and you know what? I think it fits in with Joel's city a little bit nicer, even if it is quite a subtle detail. Look how much that pops! Maybe not everyone will get the fact that that is a bean to begin with, but hopefully they will, considering this is smallish beans in the city, you know? It makes sense. I think it's cute. And because it's nighttime, it's a good way to see how well it also pops with the end rod lighting in the sign and the colors all working so well together. I like it. I hope you guys do too. And I hope Joel likes it. Moving on. And that leaves this thing in my hand. We're gonna go find ourselves a hermit. You should, have you seen Joel's new billboard? In his city? It's got a brand new billboard.
Were you hard at work? Did you finally some inspiration hit?
I finally did it, yeah. I think I just overthought it, to be honest, so it's something really basic, but it's there, you know.
Wait, the for sale?
Yeah, can you tell what it is?
Are you selling jalapeno peppers or something?
Oh, come on, Jim. You get this, right? Come on.
It looks like a pepper.
What do you think it is? This Joel's
For
base.
sale, 1 pepper.
Come on, no, you know what it is. You know exactly what it is.
You can't tag me.
Why not?
I'm already tagged.
Gosh darn it. Who tagged you?
I can't have 2 tags.
Why not? It took you forever to notice it.
Because I'm not looking for it. I already have one.
You still didn't notice it for a while.
I actually don't have. He hasn't even given me mine yet, even though I was tagged several days ago.
Oh.
So I don't have a tag to tag people with, but I am tagged.
I mean, I could just give you mine and then that, you know, gets me off the hook, right?
No, because you're still on the hook. But Grian got me
Dang it.
in the same episode that he got you.
Dang it. Okay, fine. Tag aside. Come on, what is it? Please. Please.
You've
Please.
attempted to make a pickle, but it's not nearly thick enough for a pickle.
It's not a pickle.
It's not a pickle?
No, it's not a pickle.
It's not a pepper and it's not a pickle?
Oh, I failed. Oh, I so failed.
What is it?
What is it? Whose base are you in, Jem?
Joel's.
Exactly. What's Joel's name?
That's a bean?
This is a bean.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Has he
it's a
seen
bean.
it yet?
No, I just made it.
No, because a British bean, it needs to be brown. It needs to be a brown little canned bean thing.
Brown? No, not canned beans. It's a fresh
No. Because
bean.
he's British. He's British. He will not be doing
Right.
green beans. He'll be doing brown baked beans. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. A little bit of brown terracotta here would go a long way.
It's gonna look like a poop. For sale one poop. You know?
He'll know it's a bean. He'll know it's a bean.
Well,
Listen.
That's a whole different
This,
shape.
please, it has either that or you try to build a Heinz can here. Hold on, do you have the signs? Give me a sign.
Oh, I've got a sign. You're just adding it's a bean on this corner of it. Thank you, Jem. I appreciate it. He'll probably see that after going, what is this, a pickle? And eventually find the sign, maybe 10 years down the track. Who knows? We should probably join a group chat now, shouldn't we?
Well, we could, or we could go bother Scar. What if we built Stitch?
Is it to antagonize Scar because he don't like Stitch?
You know, for the zoo.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We should build Stitch.
Stitch is kind of 2 colors of blue.
Well, would you just get straight
then
blue concrete
purper-
and cyan?
Purper for the ears, I think. Do you have purper?
Do I have purple? First you ask if I have dye, and
Go
now you
get
ask
it.
if I've got... Alright. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a perfect situation to try and tag Scar. Seeing as Jem has already been tagged, maybe we get Scar. Yeah. That's a goal. I had to fix my wings.
It's right there.
Oh, where? Am I blind?
In the lagoon.
Oh, there he is. The tree's in the way. Well, where are we gonna build it if he's right there then?
Over here. Don't rock it.
Oh, you know what, Jem? We could turn the entrance of it into the Stitch face. You walking through Stitch's mouth, right? It's already got eyeballs.
But then we'd have to take down the googlies, and the googlies are googly.
No, it's okay. You can leave the googlies. We just adapt the googlies. Because he's got 3 different kinds of blue. The really dark blue is going to be for the nose, right? And then he's got the really light blue around the eyes. And then his whole body, we could potentially use the cyan, maybe?
So we need to do ears.
Yeah, you can do ears.
He's gonna notice this quickly. It has to be kind of quick and ugly. This is like guess the build style, like big and quick and ugly.
Well, that's why the Google eyes are really going to accentuate how terrible it is. It's looking so good. This is great. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look at it.
The ears are not big enough, but the purpur supply. I don't know if I can.
I've got another stack. Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, look at this area. This looks just as cool as the entrance.
Hello.
Hi, Scar.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you? Oh, you filling in your lake with the ice. Is that what's going on here?
Why am I getting suspicious eyes?
Suspicious eyes?
eyes?
Nothing
Yeah, I'm getting
suspicious.
suspicious eyes. You two.
We were just visiting the zoo. The
Yeah.
two of us together, as we do. We visit things
I'm
together.
getting sus voice. I'm getting a sus voice right now.
No, your zoo looks great. Can't we compliment you?
I particularly like the additions to the front.
Yeah, that was a really good new thing that you've added.
Very on task as well with the new movie that just came out.
No. No. God.
Isn't it so cute?
No.
It looks
Burn
great,
with fire.
Scar. It's so good. I can't believe you added that.
Child trauma, Pearl. Child trauma.
Why? He's
My
adorable.
You're not a
childhood.
child.
That's
My
not child
childhood
trauma.
trauma is coming through. Those Stitch ruined my life twice. Not once, but twice. 2 times.
But look, it's a great entrance to the zoo.
Yeah.
Great promotion. Movie just came out and all. Good promo for the zoo.
He just stares at you and he welcomes you in with his big gaping mouth.
I don't want his. Oh, he's got teeth. No. I don't want his gaping mouth.
He's got
I don't wanna go
danglies
in his
too.
mouth.
Look at them lights. Isn't that great?
It's like saliva bits.
This just reminds me when I was robbed of my rare Stitch hat. All the childhood memories are coming back. Ruined.
What's wrong? Why did he give you nightmares
Oh,
as a
Pearl.
kid? What happened?
Oh, Pearl, everybody join me. Join me on the bench.
All right.
There was a game back in the day
Oh,
called
let's be down
VMK, Virtual Magic Kingdom. It was a delightful game. Loved the game. And, it was all about trading. And you had pins, and you had hats, and all this fun. And you would play games to get tokens to buy the things, right? And there was a rare hat, a very rare hat. And it was the Stitch hat. The rare, elusive blue Stitch hat. And only the coolest people on the game had this hat. And people would flaunt around there with their Stitch hat. And I worked my butt off to get this hat. And I finally, after months of haggling, I was on forums, I was haggling, I was trading pins and hats and playing games to get the credits. Finally, I got the hat. Next week, they put the hat in the shop for anybody to buy. All my work over months to try to be one of the cool kids to get the Stitch hat. And then it just became worthless. Just absolutely worthless.
You need to light up your base, dude. Stitch says light up your base.
It's
Well-
Scar you're talking to.
I mean, technically, Pearl, you can see there are lights, so it's mob resistant, just not mob proof.
Right. Well, see, Stitch is doing you a favor here because he's got lights dangling from his mouth. Plus, if it reminds you
wait,
of the
Stitch
hat,
don't
now
get
you
the-
have the hat in the
Stitch
server.
is doing great things for
see?
the zoo, I think.
Stitch didn't do the lighting. The lighting was already there. He
This
can't
is
take
Stitch
credit for the
redemption
lighting.
arc right here. Stitch redemption arc.
So, what are our thoughts on getting some TNT out and maybe going to town on this Stitch?
Nope. Good
Nope.
luck, Scar.
We keep Stitch.
I got.
You're
I
fine.
got. No, Jem, come back here. I got the Pearl. Grab some up, Pearl. Grab some up, Pearl.
Yep. I'm grabbing it all. Keep giving it to me. Keep giving it to me.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Here, just grab some off the ground. Yep.
Yep. Give
my.
all of the potentially explodey things to me. Okay. Yep. All of the. Why is it
Yep.
pufferfish? Yep. All the explodey things to me.
Yeah,
okay.
get that all in there. Oh, hold
All right.
on, I'm
Cool.
picking up stuff
Okay.
here.
Now have fun. You can't blow it up now, can he? I'm gonna call that a successful tag as well. I held it in front of his face for so long. I gave him so many, there's a tree. So many chances and he didn't say a thing. So we are going to have to wait a little bit and then we can confront him a bit later based on his footage. So that is awesome. With the additions to the base, the billboard now made, and the tag tagged, it is now time to unfortunately end the episode for today. I will be passing the tag to Scar in the next episode when I see him, so that is going to continue moving there. I thoroughly enjoyed creating this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So thank you all very, very much for catching the episode today, and you know what? I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody! Goodbye! Goodbye! Boop.